America is one of the wealthiest nations in human history. It leads the world in technology, military power, and consumer goods. But ask the average American how they feel about their life, and the answer is very different. Depression rates, highest in recorded history. Suicide and anxiety rising exponentially. Trust in institutions at an all-time low. Despite economic power, people are more isolated, anxious, and directionless than ever before. What went wrong? This isn't random. It is the inevitable result of a society that has cut itself off from its divine center. Seyyed Hossein Nasr warned decades ago that modern civilization, in rejecting the sacred, would collapse into crisis. But there is an answer, a way to heal our world, a system that restores both the soul and society, and that answer is Islam. In Islam and the Plight of the Modern Man, Nasr explains that Western civilization is built on a fundamental illusion, that material progress can replace the divine, that the soul can be nourished by wealth, entertainment, and technological advancement alone. The State of the Nation report confirms this. A society without God becomes fragmented and unstable. Let's look at the evidence. Mental health crisis. The U.S. ranks among the worst high-income nations in depression, suicides, and fatal overdoses. A society that rejects divine presence becomes spiritually empty, seeking distractions instead of meaning. Financial slavery. Debt traps millions in financial slavery, with the average American burdened by loans from college to retirement. A system built on riba, or usury, prioritizes profit over human well-being. Marital and societal collapse. Marriage rates are declining, divorce is skyrocketing, and birth rates are collapsing. Western liberalism reduces marriage to a contract of convenience rather than a sacred bond rooted in divine duty. Environmental destruction. The U.S. is one of the highest greenhouse gas emitters, and air quality is worsening. Nature is seen as a resource to exploit rather than a divine trust. These aren't separate problems. They are symptoms of the same disease, disconnecting from God. So what's the cure? Islam is not just a belief system. It is a complete way of life that restores harmony between the inner and outer world, between the self and society, between humanity and God. Inner healing through Sufism. Islam teaches that peace is found in the remembrance of God, not in chasing distractions. The Sufi tradition creates deep spiritual bonds through collective worship, countering loneliness. Outer stability through Sharia. Islam bans usury, preventing economic oppression. Marriage in Islam is a divine covenant, ensuring stability. Islam mandates respect for nature, prohibiting exploitation. Islam as a civilizational alternative. Democracy creates fragmentation. Authoritarianism leads to oppression. Islam offers divine justice. Unlike rigid theocracies, Islam blends spiritual wisdom with legal structure. America's problems all stem from one thing: a civilization that has lost its center, and the only solution is to return to it. Islam is not a foreign ideology. It is the fitra, the divine blueprint for humanity. Through the inner purification of Sufism and the outer structure of Sharia, Islam heals both the soul and society. So what happens next? We've introduced the solution, but we need to go deeper. Upcoming videos: how Islam fixes the economy, how Islam restores the family, how Islam protects nature. If you feel the emptiness of modern life, then you already know the answer. It's time to return to the center, and Islam holds the key.